Number 10. Kadupul flower. Rareness and beauty are main things that make Kadupul flowers so special. This beautiful flower mainly found in forests of Sri Lanka. Only a few people have got chance to feel the beauty of Kadupul flower. Because it bloom only at midnight and perish before the dawn. For a healthy blooming Kadupul flower demands specific conditions. In addition to this, the midnight blooming nature makes Kadupul flowers unlikely to found by someone. Kadupul flower is not just beautiful, very pleasant smelling also. It is also one of the most expensive flowers because of its shorter lifespan. Until now, no botanist could give correct explanation about the sudden death of Kadupul flower. Number 9. Campion flower. Campion or Silene tomentosa can only be found in the British territory called Gibraltar. It's a weak fragrant, evening blooming flower with a short lifespan. Interestingly, in 1992, the botanical section of Gibraltar officially declared that there are no campion flowers left and became extinct. But after 2 years, in 1994, a climber at the cliffs of Gibraltar has rediscovered that campion flowers still exist, but in inhospitable environments. Today, campion flowers are only exist in botanical gardens of Gibraltar and London, but very few in numbers. Number 8. Ghost orchid flower. Ghost orchid is a rare, spider web-like flower that grows in Cuba and Florida. Apart from its natural environment, it seems very difficult to cultivate ghost orchid. It needs high temperature and high humidity. The demands for such specific conditions makes ghost orchid so rare in the world. In addition to rareness, there is one more thing that make ghost orchid a special plant. It has no leaves. The stem and flowers appear in green color. So, it is difficult to spot ghost orchid even if you gets a chance to reach where it grows. With absence of leaves, ghost orchid can't make its own food. It linked with another plant for getting sufficient energy. Ghost orchids only bloom for 3 weeks, between April and August. Ghost orchids also produce soap-like odor during blooming time. Number 7. Chocolcate Cosmos flower. Chocolate Cosmos is a rare but stunningly beautiful flower native to Mexico. Chocolate Cosmos is named after its chocolate-like odor on blooming. This flower has a deep red or brown color. It blooms at evening and end of summer. Unfortunately, this beautiful flower has been extinct in the wild. But it reproduced by the vegetation propagation in 1902. That is, only the clone of original Chocolate Cosmos exist now. Such places where Chocolate Cosmos survives are protected by the law. Number 6. Parrot's beak flower. Parrot's beak is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful flowers in the world. It is endemic to Canary Islands. The parrot's beak-like curvature which given its name. This flower blooms best in spring and demands cool temperature. Fluctuations in temperature could cause the death of this flower. Unfortunately, we may miss the beautiful parrot beak forever in short time. Only a few members of this species exist today. The disappearance of parrot's beak flowers has started since 1884. The surviving parrot beak plants in Canary Islands are protected by law. Number 5. Youtan Poluo flower. Youtan Poluo is one of the most interesting plants in the world. It is said to be Youtan Poluo blooms only once every 3,000 years. The stories have said that the blooming of Youtan Poluo is an indication of reincarnation of the Buddha. That's why it takes 3,000 years for blooming. Youtan Poluo is not at all looks like a flower. It is very tiny and produce sandalwood-like odor. It was Mr. Ding, a Chinese farmer who firstly discovered this amazing plant. Youtan Poluo can be seen in China, Korea, Taiwan, and in the US in rare times. There are many studies have been undergoing to find out the secret behind the growth of Youtan Poluo. Number 4. Yellow and purple lady slippers. Yellow and purple lady slippers are the rare members of the orchid family, located mainly in London. The combination of yellow and purple lady slippers is very rare. Almost 3/4 of total flower is yellow lady slipper and the remaining part is in purple color. The rare yellow and purple lady slippers is also one of the expensive flowers in the world. That's why the yellow and purple lady slipper is protected by law in London. Number 3. Corpse flower. Corpse flower is the largest and smelliest flower in the world. On blooming, this large flower would spread a rotten meat-like odor. Corpse flowers can only be found in low-lying rainforests of Indonesia. They only blooms once in every 30 or 40 years. The leaf of corpse flower grows up to a height of 20 feet. Outer part of corpse flower is green and inner part is dark red. As it is very rare, the botanical gardens where corpse flower grows, mainly Sumatra gardens protected by law. Number 2. Jade vine flower. Jade vine is a rare flower in the family of pea and bean. It can be only found in the rainforest of Philippines. Jade vine have claw-shaped flowers, which can grow up to 3 meters in size. The color of this beautiful flower vary from blue to light green. As jade vine is sometimes pollinated by bats, it shows luminous quality at night. The natural pollinators and constantly changing environment conditions are which make jade vine very rare. Number 1. Bird of Paradise. Of course, it's a confusing name. Actually, Bird of Paradise is an exotic plant native to South Africa. On blooming, its pretty flowers look exactly like the bird of paradise in flight. That's why it named so. Bird of Paradise is also called as crave flower. This unusually beautiful flower symbolizes the paradise itself. A mature bird of paradise plant bloom from May through September. On blooming, each flower has 3 upright, orange-colored sepals and 3 horizontal, blue, inner sepals. The plant also has long, green leaves. Altogether, this flower resembles a flying bird of paradise, one of the most colorful birds in the world. Bird of paradise grows well in outdoors. It needs full sunshine. Once the flowers fade away, you should cut back the stems to encourage next level of blooming.